Hello everyone, and welcome to part 7 of my Resident Evil 2 Remake playthrough. Playing as Leon A, Claire B on standard difficulty. It's been about a week since we last played, mainly just because I was pretty busy last week. Didn't have a whole lot of time for the game. But this week's looking pretty open. Hopefully I'll be able to give you a few episodes this week. Now, given the amount of time that's passed since we last visited Raccoon City, I don't remember everything we've done. So I remember, yeah, we were down in the sewers or maintenance tunnels, sewers monitor room, it would appear to be. We're playing as Leon right now. We did play as Ada for a little bit, and we died multiple times to Mr. X as Ada. We're trying to get to her as Leon now. We've cleared some of the tunnels. I've been trying to get headshots with the shotgun, and I think I've only used the Magnum once so far. Trying to use them sparingly if I can. Now I know we've got the different chest-related plugs here, and we have the note that kind of gives us the little logic puzzle to put them together, but we don't have all of the pieces. We're missing 3 pieces. We know where one of them is. Let's open up the map. Let's take a look. One of them is up a level, down a level. There it is. Plug socket, I think. Pretty sure. Because this was the pathway. Yeah, this was the pathway that would raise and lower based on whether or not we had this in. Okay. Find the plugs is what our current goal is. Now, if I remember correctly, last time we watched a video over here, and it showed that creature we had fought down in the machinery room, the first boss. That killed 1 or 2 people, looked like maybe members of some sort of strike force that had come down here. We've seen a couple of their bodies, and I have surmised that I don't think they'll ever turn. Only for the reason that their heads are entirely covered, and thus they can't bite us. And I don't think the game is gonna have them turn because of that. We'll see if I'm wrong. We'll find out. So killed like 2 of the strike force members. There were vials of the chemical that they were working with, and it seemed to be gobbled up by the rats and or dribbled down into the sewers. Unclear. Leon certainly thinks that the rats are what spread the virus. Not sure if he's right or not. We'll find out. Alright. So we have a key with a label on it. Let's examine this again. Sewers key. A key to a section of the sewers. Yep. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what that goes to. I think it's going to give us access to the break room and work room. Maybe? But it says key to a section of the sewers. Hmm. That's right, we have a dial lock up here that we're not certain the code for. And if I remember correctly, we'd figured out how we were going to get back to this. Because we can't get back to it just by retracing our steps. So, let's take a look. These go down. So they come from the upper waterway. We've got a T-bar handle slot, which we have. That leads further down. Right. This is seeming vaguely familiar to me. Workroom lift. Okay. We came down this way at one point, so that's the level we're on. We went out here, across here. There was the safe over here. We got some info on it from here. Went through this door, went down, came here, and we, I think, opened a gate right over here, which leads into the lower waterway. T-bar handle, which we have for the workroom lift, which will probably just take us... Well, I say take us right to the workroom. I'm going to bet that we open this, but we need something to activate the lift. And I'm thinking that because... Is it here on lower? Yeah, there's this section here that we saw. We can see from, like, up above here. And it looks fairly maze-like, and it leads over to a door that's lit in red lights, which is definitely a signal we're going to go there. Supplies storage room. Yeah, that sounds like a place we'll find a part for something. Or maybe the other pieces, because if we know one of the pieces is up here, but we don't know where the other two are. Sure, it could be in the workroom or the workers' break room. I'm going to say it's less likely that they're going to be right in the proximity of this one. Water gate. I don't remember what that is. We've explored other things here. We have not fully explored the control room, so it could be in the dial lock, one of them. Okay. Alright. So I think our first goal is go down here, take that down, get into the lower waterway, make our way over to the T-bar handle slot, see what it does. Do we have access to the lift? If so, great. If not, probably going to have to go somewhere else. And there's a new type of enemy that we encountered last time. A underwater, big, bloated, bulbous thing that plops smaller things into the water that chase after you and eventually explode. And we've been given a lot of blue herbs. So my guess has been that we're going to be encountering poisons or toxins, things like that. So that's why I'm keeping this one around just all by itself, just in case. I think otherwise we're ready to go. Yeah. I say that just as I realize I need a drink of water. One moment. Okay. Let's do this. And I fully expect at some point we're going to encounter Mr. X as Leon, because we've already seen him down here as Ada. I would be shocked, if we don't have to run from him. I will say, the number of times I died to him as Ada, like, right in a row, has kind of made it such that I'm not as stressed out by him anymore. Mainly just in the sense that, like, I just expect to die now. So, the terror that comes from running from him, it's kind of lost on me now, I think. If Dark Souls has taught me anything, it's always check the opposite side from the direction you're intended to head in. What? I can't... Really? I can't stack more than 3? Oh, man. Alright. The question is... Well, it doesn't say that I've explored everything here. Probably because I still have the T-bar handle slot to... So... I think the correct way to handle this is, just run. Just fucking run. Oh. Oh, more stuff. Oh. Oh, you have moved, sir. Move. Run, Leon. Ah. Ah. Of course you moved. Oh, you're still coming. Okay. See, I know the little polyp things, whatever they are, that he deposits, cannot get you up on land. We tested that theory. We stood, like, right at the edge, and they just, like, exploded after a few seconds of trying to get up and being unable to. At this rate, I'm gonna run out of space to carry anything. Shoot. Shoot. This might seem crazy, but I'm gonna leave these shotgun shells for right now. Uh-huh. Sure, okay. Well, I didn't actually expect this to work. Alright. Yield. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, stand up. Ooh, he did not go down. Well, I'll go get those shotgun shells. I think the shotgun can hold 8. I think. And so these will be 3. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Alright, everything's been explored down there. What's that? Handgun ammo. Handgun ammo. I'm full up on handgun ammo. So I will leave that. And this is... hiding place roll of film. No, not gonna take it yet. Not gonna take it yet. Oh. Oh, we have more inventory space. Yes. That's like the highlight of my playthroughs is getting more inventory space. I love carrying everything. Okay, so here's what this tells me. This tells me that we are almost certainly going to end up back in the police station because that's where our dark room is. And second floor. We've still got the waiting room that has that safe in it that, boy, I really want to open. And there's these that require the heart door. Maybe we get the heart key eventually. I don't I don't know why we would want to go back into the police station at this point. I kind of feel like we did everything worthwhile to do in there, but we have the T-bar handle, which would be used in the little safe area here. Is that underground facility? Yeah. Yeah, T-bar handle slot. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, can I go out? Yes, I can go out this door. Now, before I go out there, I think I've killed everything out there. I'm pretty sure they're all, like, dead. Maybe. That one looks like he has a head, so we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I killed everything. So, I can take this piece now, and we have a way to go downstairs again. Of course, to do so requires me to go back through the upper waterway and past that creature. I can, or not upper waterway, lower waterway. I can probably hoof it. I can probably get past it without it hurting me. But that's not a guarantee, especially if it's closer, if its spawn point is closer now, because we were able to make it like all the way over here before it whoosh, leaped out and we went around it. So I don't know, maybe that's halfway. Yeah. But I think that's the correct way to go. And once we get that, we come back here, drop it off, and then we can... Where do we go from there? Well, I guess I have the key, so we're doing workers' break room, right? Alright. I will test everything. Okay. I think treatment facility. Haha. Tape. Boy, we haven't seen that in a while. Okay, I'm gonna look at everything before I take anything. Handgun ammo. Okay. So I thought we were going to, cut this tape open with the combat knife. Because, when we first got the combat knife, we used it to cut open that box panel on the wall in the police station so we could press the button and open the gate, and we have never once used it in the same fashion since. That partly makes sense to me because they're disposable. I just kind of wish we saw a repeat of that. Yeah, if I open this, What happens? Well, there's only one way to find out. What? What is this? Where does this go? Doesn't go here. But it can't go lower because it would have to go straight through the upper water. Just go up? Just go further up? Alright, before we... Oh, man. I want to check that out. But we have 3 spaces left. Oh, hey. Raccoon City Jazz Festival. Oh, it's a pamphlet. I love reading these pamphlets. Okay, well, here's what we see. We see SZF circled. Okay. Okay. That's going to be the combination for that one lock up in the control room, right? Well, we'll find out. But we have a flyer to read. Raccoon City Jazz Festival, September 19th to 20th, Saturday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Raccoon City. $10 admission, free for children under 10. Oh, it's just the... Oh, I was really hoping there was going to be more to it. I love reading those little stuff. Oh, well, that's kind of disappointing, but oh well. Okay, so we got regular gunpowder here, right? Yeah, we got regular gunpowder. Well... We have gunpowder here. We have roll of film, handgun. I definitely want to grab the roll of film and grab the electronic part and take that back. I feel like that's important, which means I might as well grab the handgun ammo, because that would make 1, 2, 3, 4 different things, and I don't actually have enough space for 4 different things. Of course I don't. Of course I don't. Come on. Come on. Curse you! I carried too many things. It's because of this grenade. It's because of this grenade. I should have just grabbed the grenade and immediately dumped it. We'll leave some of the handgun ammo. We will grab the gunpowder. Full up otherwise. The quote-unquote good thing is if we happen to die out here, I'll know not to pick up the grenade on the second bout. Alright. I'm gonna take the handgun out. Oh, it is right there, huh? Ooh, shit. Well, that's not gonna be quite as easy as I thought. I figured it would come out of the wall again. Okay. We're gonna test it. I'm gonna get in the water and see if it immediately rises up. No, it does not. We've seen I can get pretty close to it before it gets up. But it's right here, and I don't think we can outrun... Ugh. Do I just chuck a grenade at it, like, right now? You know what? You know what? Let's make a mad dash for it. I don't know which side's best. I'm gonna pick left side. Oh, shoot. Okay, mistakes were made. Mistakes were immediately made. Boy, howdy, did I think that was gonna go down differently. Can I not... Oh, I have forgotten... Oh, shit. We're gonna try to kill it. This might be a mistake, but... Uh-oh. Where's the third one? I don't have any more ammo. Okay, you know what? That was not how I should have played that. That was foolish of me, to say the least. Well... Alright. I used up all my handgun ammo there. That was... I am disappointed in myself. Well, at least now I can pick up the handgun ammo. There's no problem with that. Alright. Well, let's drop the film roll, electronic part, gunpowder, high-grade gunpowder in here. We went down. No, we came down from there. I thought for a second maybe we would be, like activating a lift to bring us back there or something, but nah, it doesn't look like what it is. Well, shoot. I really hope, like, the amount of damage it's taken doesn't reset or anything like that. I tried going to its right. Oh man, I've already forgotten. You know what? I never want to waste anything. Come on, react. I want you to, like, get up so I can run past. Screw it. Oh, I thought I got back fast enough. Well, you're getting a grenade in the mouth. Oh, seriously? How How are you still alive? Oh, it's alive. I thought it was dead. What? How does this thing not die? Well, hell. Oh, come on, at least give me my combat knife back. At least give me my combat knife back. I'm out of handgun and shotgun ammo. Lost my combat knife. Used 3 grenades? Oh, this is just horrible. Oh, that's... What? What nonsense is this? I don't... Oh, I'm not... Oh, hell. Run, 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 run. There's nothing good about this scenario. Is there any way I can... I can't go back that way yet. I mean, I need ammo now, so I almost have to go that way just to get handgun ammo, but... This sounds terrible, but I'm almost hoping that I die just going to get the handgun ammo, because I don't want to have used up all this ammo. Why? How are there 2 of them? Like, that's just... It's a little ridiculous, I'll have you know. Yeah, I know you're there. I know you're there. Okay, so the correct answer there, I think, is always go to its left side. I must have tried right side twice. I mean, I can always see where this goes. You know what? Why not? Please be opening door. Thank you. Let's find out where this goes. Wait, what? Special weapons case. Where are we? Nope, don't run. Don't run in new places. I feel like, Leon, you could have figured out to do that when I accidentally pushed against this door. Cleaning and Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. So this is that. So I have no idea. I still don't know what that is, but it's a special weapon case. And I have no idea how to open it. Okay. Okay. But that means we can go up. Go this way. Wait, but we could actually. Oh, okay, 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 okay. There's a whole bunch of interesting things happening right now. We're gonna go back up towards the police station, mainly just because there's a storage box there. And I need to see if I had thrown some ammo in there. But we can open this up. Do we wanna? Yeah, I mean there's no harm in doing it. This is a safe room, right? We've got a save point here somewhere. Yeah, we got the typewriter. Okay. So we'll open this. Okay. Look at this. I do have more handgun ammo. So we're going to take that out. I have some more mag ammo. Oof. I am not full up on mag ammo. We'll grab another combat knife. You know, I could go immediately back. Oh boy. I so don't really want to go back in the police station because I don't like being chased by uh, Mr. X. Boy, howdy, do I not like that. What else do we have here? We kept that, even though it's been used, just in case we want to review the footage. I could make shotgun shells. But I have the mag ammo right now, which for right now, that's going to act as our shotgun. It's our one hit take out the head, and it works better than a shotgun in most cases, honestly. So since I don't have any shotgun shells, I'm gonna put that there for right now. Just just for right now. That frees up a lot of space. Let's take the roll of film. And then we're going to equip the knife. Ah, I used up so many grenades there. Do I have any more grenades in here? I have another flash grenade, which I can take and it'll stack, and that's fine. Okay, well. While we're in here, I'm going to take the handgun ammo. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. How often do I actually use the 3 burst capacity of the Matilda? Hmm? I'm going to say not very often. Did I use it against big what's-its-face back there? Yes, but I wasn't really intending to. It just sort of happened. We're going to put it back to just one single shot capacity. And that frees up a little more space for us to carry things. How do I reassign those? Shortcut. We're gonna put it on the bottom, so switching top and bottom. Yeah, okay. Well, let's remember how to get to the dark room. So, yeah, okay. The fastest way is straight through here, head on over to the dark room. The problem is, we know that there's at least one liquor in this area. I'm pretty sure there's still one zombie in here. And we have encountered Mr. X everywhere. He could be anywhere. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm not saving. I'm not saving here. I still think that was a huge waste of ammo against the one creature. And if I die, I can avoid it. Until we make significant progress, that ammo hang-up is going to be weighing on my mind. So, okay, let's just double check our plan. We come out here immediately through the west office, try to avoid the zombie in there. Try to avoid the liquor. Hope we don't run into Mr. X, and go from there. So if we exit this door, we take a right. I have a habit of sometimes panicking if I'm being chased and completely forgetting where we're going. I've gotten turned around more than once. So here goes nothing. Oh, God. Of course you'll eventually... Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, Marvin. No. Come back. I need to... Marvin. Buddy. Oh, God. Well, I need you fully in my screen, in my field of view. I'm sorry, Marvin.
I'll stop this, Lieutenant. I promise.
I like that. I like the fact that when you're forced to destroy what has become of Marvin, Leon has at least one dialogue line. I think that's important. It makes us the audience remember that Marvin was a good guy, and it's important to remember those things. And it humanizes Leon a bit more too. Okay, now so let's just, listen for Mr. X's footfalls. Do not hear him. Where is the Zombo that used to be in here? I'm 99% sure I never killed him. Yeah, I still hear him somewhere. Bang on those wooden boards. Well, okay. Alright. Roll film. Hiding place. What are we actually looking at here? A drawer and a turned over cup in front of a stereo. I'm sorry, I came back here for this. Jesus. Alright. Alright. It's fine, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's make our way back. That's the only reason we're here. Please. I am 110% prepared for a Mr. X jump scare. That did not come. Good. Great. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Okay. More water. Always remember to stay hydrated. And so I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 open spots. Okay. Okay. Now, what I was going to say earlier, and I don't think I ever finished my thought, was originally when we came this way, before we fought the first boss, there was something to the left. No, no. Okay, I was completely mistaken. I remembered wanting to get back here, but I guess that was just probably because I wanted to get to a storage box or a save point. Okay. Am I actually visibly wearing the hip pouches I've picked up? No, I don't think I am. Maybe like one, but... It would be interesting if you could, like, see yourself carrying some additional gear. I still have no idea what it was this. I wish there was a way to, like, examine it and be like, oh yes, it looks like it takes that ruby you found at one point, but I mean, we found where the jewel went. I got no clue what's going here. But I want this. I want whatever this is. Maybe do we have records? Hmm. Internal memo. Oh, this is the one from Chris, right? Yeah. Repair plan. Really? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I mean, unless we picked it up in the sewers. ID wristband incinerator. No, no, that's... Well, shoot. Thought maybe there'd be something that told us. Nope. Alright. Okay. Look at the map again. How do we get here? From the lower waterway. But we can't actually get there. This was blocked off, if memory serves. And the only way for us to get back down to the upper waterway anyway is... Oh, it's from right here. Well, from right here, we could at least go down, go back in here, unlock this, get us back in here, or back in here, which gets us down to the bottom waterway. We can try going to the supplies storage room. Through that lovely maze that is going to be wonderful. We know we're going to love it. How do we get back to the control room? That's from down here as well. But for that, we have to actually go past that thing again. Although if we come down from this way... Okay, so we're gonna try going to the upper waterway now. I feel like I should actually save now because I've done so much, but bullets are important. Okay, where do I go from here? I turn left, and I really hope there's none of those creatures around. And if there are, I must remember to stay to the left. I'm going real slow here, guys. Just in case. Oh, boy. You all weren't here before. Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Come on.
I can do this.
They were 110% not there before. Excellent, I can get rid of that. Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting ammo using the shotgun or magnum to take out the little guys, but ultimately I think it's worth it. Okay, so our first objective is not to go down here, but to go around this way? Question mark? Or, no, go back up this way, back over here. Yeah. Just because we've seen that things have changed a little bit, I'll be extra cautious for the moment. Okay. Alright. Go in here. Okay. What do we want? I think I'm actually going to take the mag ammo. We'll leave the electronic part here. We don't need the boards. What the hell are we going to use the USB connector for? Because it doesn't have the checkbox. Guess we'll find another computer somewhere. Still do not have shotgun shells. Alright. Alright. So now our goal is back down. Going through here for something, right? Takes us up to the control room again, so we can do the, like, SZF. Okay. All that before I go into whatever that godforsaken maze is. Alright. Oh, it's closer. Oh, wait, that's the dead one, right? Well, it's pulsating, so it doesn't really look dead. I'm gonna waste a bullet and test it. I would hope that it reacts if it's actually, you know, alive. So here goes nothing. You better be the dead one. You better be the dead one, or I'm gonna be so pissed. Now, there was one back here a while ago. I don't know if it's still here or not. So, you know, expect a jump scare. The flying piece of trash was the real jump scare there. Okay. Okay. Checking all the nooks and crannies, and you just know something's ready to, like, come out of that. Oh, yeah. Other side of the tram. Or not other side. We've been down there before. One of these days I'm gonna climb up a ladder and like Mr. X will be right there. And I will be very unhappy. Okay. So let's try this. S Z F. Hey. I mean, mag ammo was nice. I was kind of hoping it was going to have one of the pieces in it. Alright, we've explored this in full. How do I get to the water injection chamber? From the lower waterway. Right, we've discussed that before. But I don't have a way of getting there that I know of. I'm not sure I actually remember. Have we even been there before? I think we have. Because this is listed as a locked door, implying that like we've been there and we know. I don't remember being there though. I don't exactly know how we got there. Though part of me is thinking like, was this where the waterfall was and that would have led down here? When we first came through, we went this way. Up to the yeah, we came to the control room first. And then jumped down here. Maybe? I don't know. Hard to remember. It's been a couple weeks since that episode. Okay. Okay. So, now we go back. Oh! Excuse me? Well... Okay, well I sure as shit don't want to go back this way then. We'll hop down the normal way. Hop down this way. Straight on down here. All right, we're gonna save. We'll do it. It's. Well, let me do inventory stuff first. See if there's anything. Don't want to take anything. I don't think so. Yeah, nothing worth taking right now. So. Fine. We'll save, even though I wasted all that ammo earlier. No, I will live with the fact that I wasted ammo. Bam. Alright. More water. Okay. I drink copious amounts of water while playing. And I think it might mainly be just how much I'm talking. Let's read this again. Rook and knight, same wall. Bishop and queen, not next to each other. queen and rook opposite each other. So queen and rook are opposite sides. So queen is opposite rook and knight. So queen one wall, rook and knight one wall. These aren't doing anything in here, right? So I can just take them all out right now. And throw them in here. So I've got, what? Pawn, bishop, knight, and rook. Got pawn, bishop, knight, and rook. I do not have the queen, and I do not have... What are we missing? Just the king? King, queen, knight, rook, bishop, pawn. Yes, those are all the chess pieces that exist. Okay. Okay. And we definitely don't have all of them because find the plugs is not complete yet. Garbage room. Oh, so yeah, the door opens into here. Main power room. Garbage room. Ada's in the garbage room. Ada? Ada, yeah. Is there any place I have not looked aside from this horrible, horrible place? I don't think so. I think I've checked everywhere else except for this water injection chamber. Which, like, I mean, I guess I could see if this is open. We came down this way. I'll check. Yes, I'm doing everything, absolutely everything in my power to avoid going into that maze. I know I'm gonna hate it. I know I am. Right, so we go back down this turn. Okay. And that's the direction we have to go if and when we head to the maze anyway, so, you know. In theory, I could make some shotgun shells, but I tend to hold the high-grade stuff for... Am I going the right way? Yeah, tend to hold the high-grade gunpowder for mag ammo. Thus far, it has proven to be better. Though, I will say, the shotgun has been fantastic at taking out those undead dogs when we come across them. It's been perfect for that. Okay, so we had zombies here, but we didn't have anything else yet. So that's where we lifted the thing. Okay. It's been a while since we've been down here. So I'm gonna stay to the left. Nope, this is still blocked off. We do not get through that way. Okay. So we... I am once again trying to remember where we're going. Oh, right. Oh, God. I don't know how I forgot that. I guess I just immediately kind of blocked it from my mind. Okay. Well, that's done. All right. We're gonna go down into the hellhole. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, though. We're gonna look at it from above. We're gonna be smart about this. We have, what's that? Herbs there. Herbs. Those are green herbs. Okay. Green herbs are nice. And it goes out here. Right? Oh, is that one of the creatures? Or is that just a growth on the wall? Oh, this is disgusting. Wait, do we go that way? Hard to tell. Oh, maybe we can walk on... Maybe that's an obstruction over there and not a creature. It is pulsating though, mind you. It looks like an obstruction though. Looks like it's a growth. Ugh. Ugh. Oh boy. Alright. So we come down, grab the herbs. I'm gonna note something here. We see these dead dudes, right? Their, like, chests are... Is that... burst open, maybe? You bastard game. Oh, you're not gonna let me. Yeesh. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. The game thought a little ahead of me. That disappoints me a little bit. If you're paying attention as you're around here, and you're doing exactly what I'm doing, is looking and trying to make sure you're not going to get, like, completely, totally just run through in this area, then you start looking at all this stuff. I see these corpses, and I'm like, I think something burst out of their chest. Like, you know, this is Ridley Scott's Alien, something like that. And we saw the green herbs that it's clearly going, hey, come pick these up, which hasn't been the game's MO, right? Unless it's a new thing that it wants you to get, or something you need. But a green herb, no, you don't need a green herb for anything. And it's positioned next to a body that clearly does not have a burst chest or stomach, and it will not let me target it. I cannot shoot it. It's gonna burst open as we get up to it. I guarantee you that. But I'm disappointed that it doesn't let you interact with it ahead of time. I feel like it should reward you for being observant when it gives you these clues. That's a little bit of a shame. But anyway, back to plotting what the heck we're doing. I think we can get up there. It's like so low that it looks like we can get up there, and this is pretty clearly an obstruction. So that means we go this way. I think think we go under here because we see a waterway here. So we almost certainly get back in. Go there. Go around. See, now I can't see far enough. Now I can't tell. I'm thinking we eventually get around there and over, because that looks obstructed over there. So the question is, how do we get there? How do we get there? There's a light there. Is that a door? Unclear, but I don't think so. I think maybe it was a door, but it's not an accessible door. I don't think we can actually stand up there. So I think we go there, there. Can we? That looks open. We go there. And we go up that way. I think that's how we get there. And I'm gonna try to stay to the left of anything at all times, because based on what experimentation we've done in the encounters we've had, I think their left side is the safe side. Okay, now again, it won't let me target it even down here. It's upsetting. Okay, I've made my peace with it though. They want a jump scare. You're not gonna get it. Oh yeah, look. Now can I shoot it?
What the hell was that?
Yeah, Leon. You've seen it before. It's the things that are dropped out of the biggins. Okay. So there's gonna be stuff down here, I'm sure, and it's gonna want me to go and pick it up and... No.
Oh my god. This is getting worse.
Leon, buddy. It's a bit... Oh, that's a you don't come back from this drop sort of... See, I just... Come on. How do I get back? I didn't anticipate that. Okay, alright. Look. There are stairs over here. So maybe it's a one-way ride. Doesn't look like it. Unless it just leads us somewhere else. Go in. Up door. This door goes... Or the staircase leads... down? Man. Yeah, I'm doing everything I can to avoid just hopping down here, because I know it's going to be terrible and I'm not going to like this. And what do I have on me? I have purple, which is good. I have plenty of healing. I've got all the healing. I am going to equip a flashbang. Listen, combat knives are very useful in telling if a dead body is actually dead or a zombie. I haven't found any good use for a flashbang yet. I would much rather give them up. And I'm not going to give up the grenades, because we used 3 grenades on one of these creatures and pumped a whole buttload of ammo into it, and then it died. So I'm not wasting multiple grenades on this thing. And I don't get my combat knife back. So, flashbang it is. Got regular gun on because I'm not going to waste mag ammo. Here we go. Something's going to like immediately chase me, right? Stay to the left. Shit, that sounds like regular zombies too. Aha! Look at what it is. Left-hand side. Left-hand side is how we get out of it. Oh, I swear. Oh, really? Oh, it's got an eye. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a third one. Run, Leon, run! Okay, we got out of it. I will say I don't remember seeing an eye on the earlier ones. Maybe I missed it. We're fine. We don't appear to have actually taken damage there. We used up a flashbang. That's fine. That's fine. Gonna go back to this. Ooh. Anything here? No. Slowly. Slowly. Jesus Christ, if we encounter Mr. X up here. Oh, that's a flashbang. I don't know why those are everywhere. Yeah, that looks like I'm moving very, very slowly. I just... Are you a zombie? Yeah, you are. There's a plug. Alright. One plug discovered. Where is he? Where did he go? Oh my god, don't tell me I need one of them. I need to go back to get one of them. Ooh. Is he like right on the other side of that? Or is he... No, he's out there, right? Now, this is a queen. Oh. Oh, this is... Okay. Hello. We're gonna test this. Can I shoot you through here?
What the?
I can. Wonderful.
Son of a bitch.
Wunderbar. Okay. So if I take the queen plug, what happens? That door closes. Okay. Okay. We're gonna put it back for right now. More blue. See, it's been giving us blue a lot lately. What's this, queen? Yeah, queen. Okay. This is king. What's that? What is that? Oh, is that a flamethrower? I believe that's a flamethrower. Alright. Shot him down off of here. This is going to be a king. Yep. And then we drop back down there. Okay. 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 Anything else up here? Don't believe so. So this was king. Chemical flamethrower. Yes. Let me double check. So how do I get in for that? I need king over here, right? Yeah, okay. So grab king up here, put the king down there. Right. Yes, of course. Armand, right. Okay. Well, given that, the only way for us to go is down here. Takes us down there. I wish this would tell us what each of them were. I think... Which one is this? This is the queen. Oh, well I can... Okay. Making sure nothing's about to, like, drop on me. Oh, and this just has a interior lock. Okay. Chemical flamethrower. Longer you torch a target, bigger flames you'll create. Sure. Yeah. Okay. And you know I will use that so sparingly. Okay, with that, I can grab... Which one's this? This is king. This one's queen, right? Where's my queen plug? Where have I used the queen plug? Here. And I've... open this door. I can't open this from... Oh, it's over there. It's over there. Yeah. My brain is not completely functioning, apparently. Okay. Now, that's all well and good. Okay, use the plugs to open the door. I have all of the plugs. Here's the thing. I don't have any more storage space. Maybe I'll combine these three right now to make red, green, blue. Because green by itself doesn't really help me, so... we'll hold on for a second. Alright, now... the flamethrower is nice. And it kind of makes me think that these things are going to be weak to fire, maybe? Oh, was it like this? Yeah, it was like this before. No, come back. Oh, man. See, I want to test the fire out on them. That's what I would like to do. I also don't... I still don't know how we get back. I mean, maybe there is something over there that will let me back up. I didn't even think to turn around and check when I was back there. Ugh, good job, me. Okay, alright. I'm so... I so don't want to use this, though. My instinct is to avoid using it at all costs. I have that equipped. Re-equip the flashbang. And let's, I feel like it gave me this for these guys. But it's also taught me not to waste ammo, so I'm torn. I am just so torn. Well, if we hop down in... So we tried the left-hand side last time, and it didn't seem to work, but it was also at like a weird angle. Ugh. Ugh. I'm not gonna waste the ammo. I'm not gonna waste the ammo. We ran the first time and it worked. Where the fuck is it? Okay, so we came from that way. If I had to guess, I would say we probably have to go that way now. Which is towards the obstruction, so I don't know. Shit. Oh, shit. Go this way. Ah, hell. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Oh, yeah, okay, we can just walk on this. Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, that's great. That was not at all what I was expecting, but... Oh, shit! Move! Move, 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 please. Well, there goes all our flashbangs. And a bullet that I wasted for no reason. That's okay, though. Move that up there. Okay. Alright. Well, we take these back up here. I appreciate small things about this video game a lot. For instance, I noticed when I switched weapons, his hand moves down and the light does, which can be critical in situations where everything's dark. You lose track of something for, a brief moment. I think that's good. I think it's a nice little thing. Once again, I've realized we're about to try a little puzzle thing, a logic puzzle, and I have not brought paper. I do not seem to remember to ever bring paper. Okay, I'm going to stash those in there real fast. Stash that. Haven't needed those yet, but I'm sure I will soon. Okay, so let's take out... Okay. Rook and knight, same wall. Bishop and queen, not next to each other. Queen and rook, opposite of each other. Oh, so you know how we saw... Oh, well, it just straight up gives us two of them. Well, fine. Where's pawn? Where is pawn? Okay, what's it say again? Rook and knight. Same wall. Bishop and queen, not next to each other. Queen and rook were opposite each other. Rook and knight are on the same wall. Rook and knight are on the same wall. Queen and rook are opposite each other. Bishop and queen are not next to each other. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna back up. And it's, I'm sure, written, like, here as well for us. Oops. Sewers. Oh, it's not written here for us as well. I literally have to keep going to that. Okay. I'm having trouble keeping it all in my mind at one time. Rook and knight, same wall. Queen and rook, opposite. Bishop and queen, not next to each other. Knight, same wall. Bishop and queen not next to each other. So, if the queen and rook are opposite of each other, that means the queen is also on the opposite wall from the knight. Because the rook and knight are on the same wall. Okay. Queen must be on the opposite wall, and it's not opposite the knight, so the queen must go here. queen and rook were opposite each other. So if the queen is there, queen and rook were opposite each other. Bishop and queen aren't next to each other. And since the queen is there, bishop can't go there. Bishop must go here. Oh god, I can't. It's tiny. Okay, and that leaves only the king. Hey! I enjoy logic puzzles.
Okay, almost there, Ada.
Okay, you psych yourself up, Leon. Meanwhile, I'm gonna grab some more things from here. Ugh. What do I want? What do I want? I don't have a lot of green herbs, but I have a buttload of blue herbs. Alright, drink of water. Okay. I'm tempted to make more red-green, but we have a little bit of first aid spray as well. Plenty of gunpowder. I'm gonna take blue herb out. I'm gonna take one more blue herb out. No, I don't really feel like I need them. I think that's probably enough. And we save. Okay. We are somehow approaching the 2-hour mark. I didn't really feel like we were. So I'm gonna keep going for a bit. I mean, that could make a good stopping point, but I want to see where this leads. I am intrigued, and presumably this is taking us out. It says there's more we can do. There's more back there, or is it up here? Right, let's go down a bit. Blue. Look at that. It's trying to tell me something. Still haven't picked everything up that I can. Is right. I don't like the sound of that. Green. Lots of herbs, huh? Can I combine green and blue, or is it just green, red, and blue? I can combine green and blue. What does that do? Removes toxins, restores slight amount of health. Leave it for right now. We've explored everything down here, but we're not done with this? Alright. Going back. Going back. We're gonna see what the heck else we could possibly have been missing here for so long. We've interacted with that. methodically move against every part of the wall. Like we picked up this. What's it saying we're not done exploring up here? If I take this, does this close the door? Oh, it does not. Oh. Well, in that case, sure, why don't I just throw it in here? I'm not hoarding puzzle pieces. You're hoarding puzzle pieces. But it also doesn't say, like, there's no more use for them, so, you know, I'm just thinking ahead. That's definitely it. Probably should just stored one of these earlier, wasn't thinking. Okay. I'm gonna store the one green as well. Let's put that down there. Sure, why not? Oh, taking them now means it's fully explored. Okay. Interesting. Main power room. Garbage room. Ada's in the garbage room. But like any good explorer, we are of course going to go everywhere but the necessary place first. Actually, you know what? We probably can't even get in here, can we? I'm not testing it until I check out the main power room. We're gonna test out the main power room first. Note to self: don't shoot these. They say highly flammable. Please don't be dogs. Please don't be dogs anywhere. Giving me herbs, man. You're putting me on edge. Let me see where this goes. Hold on. Let me... Oh, it doesn't actually. I'm just going to make the assumption that I need this in order to open that door in the first place. Yay! Okay. I love these. So, I'm going to try to remember the values that they each go up. So this is pair 4-2, 4-2, the inverse 2-4, 4-1, 1-1, 4-2, 2-4, 4-1, right? Yeah. 1-1. Okay. 4-2. If I do 2-4. 1-1. Yay! I feel like lights should have stayed on in here, though. Oh, Jesus!
Jesus Christ!
Highly flammable, yeah, okay. Oh, mother of God. Oh, fucking shit, dicks. It scared the living fucking shit out of me. Fuck. Alright, come on down. Oh! God damn it. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm on fire! I'm on fucking fire! Excuse me now! Oh, hell. Oh, I'm on fire again. Oh, everything's terrible. Stop being on fire, Leon, and run. Okay. That doesn't do anything by itself, right? Yeah, okay. You know what? Caution is fine. Caution is fine. Sure.
Still alive?
Of course it's still alive. It fell over a railing. You think that's gonna kill it? I don't know where I'm going. I've already lost track of where I'm going. Oh my god. This is maybe the only direction I can go? Cool. Everything's terrible right now. What's over here? A big red button. Push the button. Oh, hell. Okay, I think I get it. Things are not going smoothly right now. I'm in caution. I wait until I'm in danger. Push the button! Oh, that's not doing anything. Oh, fuck. It's not doing anything yet, at least. Fuck me! Oh, that did not... Oh, I've made a terrible mistake here, apparently. Oh, God. I have a grenade. Grenade is good. I have a flamethrower. What am I doing? I forgot I had the flamethrower. Okay. Okay, so... Did that hurt me? That didn't seem to hurt me. Okay. I see what I gotta do here. Oh my god. I think this side is the safe-ish side. Right? Press the button. Mother of God. Oh my god. Everything is terrible. Okay. Hold on. I could have gone better, huh? I really thought that, like, the animation of him grabbing me and stuff like that time was sort of frozen and I was gonna get out of it. No, that did not happen. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that again. We'll see where the autosave is from. We'll see if it's from, like, once I got down here, first time I pressed the button, maybe, or hopefully not. It's gonna be all the way back. It's gonna be like the first time we fought him, huh? Oh, okay. This is fine. Oh, I'm an idiot.
I got you.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah! Oh, he's still going. Oh, crap. Please run. Okay, this is fine. Leon, run. Okay. How hurt am I? I'm in caution. We
Let's
pressed the
do this.
button again. I'm in danger. Oh, shit. Again. Again, I thought I was far enough. Okay. 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 It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Okay, so our goal is to stay a pretty good distance away from him. God, he just keeps on going. Run, run, run. Really?
Now I got you.
Shit. Oh, God damn it. Stupid. Come on. And you little leapy thing.
Let's do this.
That was close. That's right. Plummet into this ridiculous
Let's hope
abyss.
that's the last of 'em.
Yeah, last of him. Oh, sure, Leon. Come on, buddy. Well. Okay. Sure, I'll take some ammo. Fire worked particularly well on it. Oh, there was other stuff to pick up here. Not bad knife. Cool. Mag ammo. Wait, where's the mag ammo? Is that mag ammo over here? Nope, over here. Alright. So we don't go that way, we go this way. Where's this taking us? Oh, right, that locked door we saw. Ah, okay, well. Here's what we'll do. Go back and save. Let's grab... Kinda wanna take green herb just to heal a tiny bit. I don't know if it's worth it though. But I am gonna put red herb in there. Keep the flash grenade. Save and you know what? I think that's a good place to end it. I do, part of me still wants to keep going, but I feel like right after a boss fight like that, it's going to open up again into something more. Um, and I feel like that's an endeavor that we'll tackle probably tomorrow. Certainly in the next episode, whenever that may be. So, in the meantime, thank you all for watching, for joining me. Um, I'm very much enjoying Resident Evil 2. I've never played a Resident Evil game before, for those who are unaware, and I'm liking it. You know what? Let's take a couple minutes here, and I'm just going to talk about what I've liked and haven't liked about this game so far. One, I like the atmosphere. I enjoy horror in general as a genre. There's specific kinds of horror I enjoy less. Slasher horror, it doesn't really do anything for me. Jump scares get me good, as anyone who's watched this so far is probably aware. But I don't. I think a lot of people get this sort of exhilaration from jump scares. I don't get that. I have that brief, intense moment of confusion and surprise, and then it very quickly wears off, and I don't get any sort of excitement out of it, anything like that. I like survival horror in particular, especially as a game. Watching survival horror doesn't do a whole lot for me, but having to make hard choices and like work my way through environments as carefully as possible is something I like a lot. However, I really don't like being chased. I discovered that early on with Mr. X, and the stress of having to navigate lickers really got me. I got used to the lickers real fast, but the stress of having to navigate them while being chased by Mr. X in one of the early episodes was so stress-inducing, I ended that episode a little early. I don't know if I've gotten used to that feeling yet. It's been a little bit since Mr. X has felt particularly threatening. Like, I think it's just because I died so many times in that one spot with Ada, that I just got inured to it. And now if he shows up, I'd be like, oh boy, here we go. Which is unfortunate, because he was really imposing at the beginning. Those first couple episodes with him as the main driving force keeping me moving in the police station were tense in a very good way. I hated the stress at the time, but I very much enjoyed the experience, especially once I was done. I even still enjoyed it while I hated it. I know, it's a weird duality there. I get both out of it, which I think is what you're supposed to get. I think that's when the genre thrives, is when it's able to stress you out while still giving you an enjoyable experience. And for the most part, Resident Evil 2 has done that throughout. The things I have definitely not liked are the handful of serious bullet sponge enemies or bosses. First boss we fought down in the machinery room, which is, I think, pretty clearly the same creature that we just fought again right now. Um, but when we fought him down in the machinery room, I used up all my ammo on him. All of it. Every last bit I had on me. On both runs. I tried him twice. Used up all of my ammo both times as far as I remember. I used no healing the second time. I managed to get out of it completely unscathed because I took it super slow, super carefully, and I found a pattern that was tedious but worked. And I don't think that's how this game ideally should be played. I went into that second attempt of that boss fight in a very Dark Souls mindset. Because when I play something like Dark Souls, where death can be around any corner if I screw up and I make a mistake, I tend to try to optimize my paths through a place to conserve items that I have, use as little Estus as possible. That's the healing item in most of the Dark Souls games for those of you who might not have played it. And when it comes to a boss fight, if you find a pattern that works and you're taking no damage, but you're only doing a little bit of damage instead of a lot of damage, but you know it's a repeatable pattern, there's a good chance you might pick that and roll with it. And so that's kind of what I did against the first boss here the second time around, because it felt like that was my only good option. He was a bullet sponge, even shooting the eye. I specifically targeted that eye. Now, what I didn't do was attempt to damage him at all outside of shooting the eye. I tried to avoid shooting any other part of him because I didn't honestly know if he took any damage. I think I kind of lost my train of thought there. But bullet sponge enemies, that boss was one of them, and those biggins that we've encountered down in the sewers now. What was that? 3 grenades, 24-ish rounds from the Matilda, maybe a little less because I know I took out some of the swimmers in there, and 6 shotgun rounds, and a combat knife to the neck before that thing died. That's so much. That's so much. Some of the basic zombies have taken 9 focused direct headshots to take out. That just feels like a lot. I would rather have slightly less ammo, but be able to take out the regular zombies with less headshots. You know, ramp up like damage resistance or something to the rest of their body. But if you can take the time to focus those headshots, I feel like you should be rewarded for it. And yeah, the Magnum is great for that. One shot just blows their heads off, which is wonderful. I love that. But the regular bullets for the Matilda, I don't know. So, bullet sponge enemies have been a bit of a problem for me in my enjoyment. They haven't shown up too frequently, and once I got the shotgun and got the Magnum, dealing with regular baseline zombies has been fine. Second thing that I have not really enjoyed so far is every once in a while There are enemies that I can't determine what their tells are. If they have tells, I don't know if the AI here in Resident Evil 2 is as I wanted to say granular, but that's not the right word. Or refined, that's also not the right word. What I'm trying to get at is I don't know the kinds of patterns that the AI has and how to work around them. So let me give you an example here. And I'll use like a compare and contrast because that first boss, we'll go back to him. He's been my most negative experience thus far, but he also um, had a good lesson to learn about tells. I was able to figure out a pattern for him. I was able to know when he would turn around in that little loop he was making based on where I was located. I was able to tell when he would regrow that eye out of his shoulder, what I had to do to make that happen eventually. And that's a good thing. Being able to figure that sort of thing out is a reward for the player in a survival horror genre. In more genres as well, but I think in survival horror, you should be rewarded for optimizing things. Like I was talking about with Dark Souls, where I would optimize my Estus use and the path I was taking. I think that's a thing that survival horror should reward. Why? That's maybe harder to say. Maybe it's just my personal preference. Maybe I just, in general, like optimizing. I don't like optimizing too much to the point where it makes something completely easy. I don't know if I've ever tried to put these thoughts to words before, so you're getting a bit of stream of consciousness right now as I attempt to dissect my own biases about certain games and gaming in general. But let me think about this. Let me try to talk it out here. So, pardon me if the next handful of sentences are really just me working through these ideas. Because I don't know where I'm going with this yet. We're on this journey together, friends. Survival horror, I've said earlier, really shines when it is both tense and stressful, but also enjoyable. And I think enjoyment decreases when it's tedious, and when the stress gets too high, you start to lose that balance, right? When I'm running around completely and totally helpless, I'm out of ammo, my combat knife was shoved into the neck of some giant sewer monster and I can't get it back even after it dies, I don't feel good. That's way more stress than I want, and not a whole lot of entertainment value. The balance has shifted there. When I'm running around with very little ammo, and I'm able to find a way to conserve that ammo while still having to make some difficult choices based on the randomness of where things might be at any given time, I am stressed, but I am enjoying my ability to optimize and to problem solve. You know what? That's it. That's it. It's not so much the optimization specifically, it's the problem solving aspect of it. There we go. I like solving problems. And I think the entirety of survival horror can be boiled down to a problem solving exercise with a tiny added bit of randomness to always keep you on your toes. Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely how I feel about it. When I get to problem solve, I enjoy it more. When it feels like there is no problem to solve and it's just stress, I don't enjoy that. Or when the problem feels insurmountable, I don't enjoy that. And I'm trying to remember how we got onto this particular topic. Because we discussed bullet sponge enemies first, and then we went on to tells. We were looking for tells in enemies. And I never got to my contrasting examples. So we had the tells I was able to get from the first boss. Now, there's some easy manipulation you can do with the regular zombies. That is clear, and it is great. You can lure them over to one side of a hall, try to run to the other side. That's good. In general, if they're crawling on the ground and you run over them, you're going to get snatched. That's bad. I've tried it so many times, thinking early on, I'll be able to get out of it fast enough. No, no, no. They get you. They get you. Once you learn those key aspects of how the regular zombies act and move and react to you, you can plan, you can problem solve. You can say, okay, there's this many in this hall, and here's where they're clustered. If I move this one to one side, I'll be able to do some serpentine pattern between them, and there'll be a good chance of success of making it through that hall relatively unscathed. That's great. You feel really good when you figure that out and you execute it, even if it's not perfect. Maybe one of them grabs you and you have to shove a combat knife in them and you lose your combat knife, but you've made it to the end of the hall and you haven't really taken any damage. You feel really good having come up with that strategy because you're able to understand how they act. You can see their tells and you react appropriately. Okay? There have been a few instances of things where I can't figure out how they act, why they do the things they do. The first boss fight had an example of me figuring stuff out and making it tedious, but at the same time, it was also, I wasn't sure how much damage it was taking at any given point in time. I wasn't certain if I was even damaging it at all if I didn't shoot the eye. The eye was a clear indicator, shoot this. I mean, that's just like very basic, I think, video game tactics 101. Different colored, differently sized thing on an enemy that is otherwise imposing and highly lethal. It's its weakness. You shoot that. Okay, I got that. That's obvious. The rest of its body, not sure. I could shoot its head a couple times and it would stagger it for a moment. I saw that, but did that mean it was taking damage, or I could just stagger it by shooting its head? Unclear. I didn't like that about that boss. I had no way of knowing how close I was to victory at any given point. I didn't know what I needed to do in that boss fight. I think that was the first real instance of me going, I don't know what to do, it's stressing me out, it's becoming tedious, and it's making it unfun. Mr. X. There's only been one real instance of me going, I'm not sure what exactly is the tell. And that was when I was playing as Ada. And I died like 3 or 4 times to Mr. X in that one hallway because I panic under time pressure, um, time sensitive, like puzzles, and I couldn't figure out how to open the bloody door. But when he came at me, in at least one of the attempts, um, that there was that entire attempt was, I think, me going, let's figure out how Mr. X works. And that was where I tried to pivot to see how he'd punch, and then I'd be like, all right, he punched. I can go around him now. But then I'd go around him, and he'd still grab me. And I didn't understand the pattern there. Because there were some times I could go around him, and sometimes I couldn't. And it didn't seem different enough to me, those different occurrences, to understand how that operated. Is there randomness in that? Maybe. That's possible. I wouldn't like that if there were. That wouldn't feel... I'm going to use a word here, but I'm going to explain it once I use it. So just hold your horses. That wouldn't feel fair to me. And when I say fair in this circumstance, I'm talking about the fairness of repeatable results from experiments. If things in a video game ultimately boil down to dice rolls, where the player's agency is reduced by the fact that they cannot be certain that anything they're doing has any value, I think that ultimately hurts the player experience. There are plenty of games, yes, that are designed wholly around randomness or significantly around randomness. And we're not talking about things like roguelikes that randomly generate entire areas or plot lines even in some of the really cool games. We're not talking about that kind of randomness. We're talking about randomness of your interaction with the environment and other enemies or NPCs. And I keep bringing it back to Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls unabashedly. I think Dark Souls is the perfect example. Well, okay, that perfect might be stretching it, but I think it's such a good example of a game that is highly difficult, but is very fair. Because with Dark Souls in particular, you are expected to experiment with enemies and the environment, learn the tells that enemies have, so that you can better prepare for that enemy type or the circumstance you're in, that you can learn how to be better at the game, essentially. And I can't tell you how much I love that that style of gameplay. And that's not for everyone. Not everybody enjoys that, and that is very clear, and that's totally okay. Not every game has to be for everyone. Not everybody has to enjoy every game. Both of those are valid. I personally enjoy that style. And maybe it's a fault to try to apply it to the survival horror genre, but I feel like there is very, very similar connective tissue there. So when I come across things in Resident Evil 2 that I can't nail down a pattern for, or I can't see the tells for. Yeah, I'm putting those prepositions at the end of these sentences. What are you going to do about it? When I encounter these sorts of things, my enjoyment goes down. There's the first boss. There's that little bit with Mr. X grabbing you. And down here, the big sewer monsters, we tried the left and right side paths, and I can't seem to determine one or the other specifically helping. I don't know what their tell is. And unlike Dark Souls, when you come across a situation like that here, you're probably panicking. You can't take your time and investigate and experiment. In Dark Souls, at least, you are often afforded a shield early on if you pick an appropriate class, or pick one up. You can dodge if you're good enough. Let's put a pin in the dodging thing. We'll come back to that. You can run away fairly easily. Not in all circumstances, but a lot of them. I'm thinking early game primarily here. And you can experiment. You can check things out. You're afforded a little bit of time to do so. Not always. Again, there's caveats. But I think early game Dark Souls, in particular the early game, you are allowed to learn. The game wants you to learn. So it gives you those opportunities and then gives you a little bit of leeway. I don't get the same impression here. And I don't really like that. I will say, early on, early police station exploration with just the zombies, and then the addition of the liquor, I think that was handled excellently. You weren't thrown too many zombies at any given point in time. They're slow, and you can try and figure out how best to deal with them. And with the introduction of the liquor, as long as you see that note first, you're given a general understanding of them, and then you encounter one, and you can work with one. And eventually you get more and more. And with those introductions and that kind of exploration and learning, I think Resident Evil 2 did that well, but then it forgot to keep doing that. With each of the new enemy types, it just sort of stopped. At least that's my impression. You know, maybe the further in I'm going, I'm paying attention less, but I constantly feel like I don't have enough time to actually try to learn, because I'll be put in too much danger. Maybe that's not entirely fair. The sewer monster, I did experiment with the first one. I did wait until it dropped those swimmers, and then I got up onto land and I watched to see if they would follow me up, maybe, or if they would just swim around where I left off, and they eventually exploded there. So I did learn. So you know what? Okay, I'll take that back a little bit. It did give me some time to learn that new creature type in a very similar fashion to the liquor, though I still have no additional information. Imagine if I had come across the first liquor and I hadn't read that note, and I just see this thing burst in. I would probably treat it like the zombies, and I would try to shoot it first, and it would charge at me and kill me. And then I'd go, oh, okay. My next thought would be, I need a stronger gun. So I would go back to it and probably try to shoot it with the shotgun. And I've never tried shooting it. FYI, I've never tried shooting a liquor. I have no idea what it takes to kill a liquor. Maybe that would work. Maybe. I don't know. But if it didn't, it would charge at me and kill me. Because those things will kill you fast. And I'm not sure that I would learn to be quiet near them. And to move slower. So I wish I had a little more information on whatever these sewer monsters were. I wish I could find explicit tells for some of these creatures. But really, those are the only two complaints I have. And I know I spent a lot of time complaining, but those have been surprisingly deeply negative experiences amidst a sea of wonderful experiences with this game. I have been enjoying it immensely overall. I don't want to leave you this episode with an impression that I have not liked what I've been playing. I absolutely adore the puzzles. They make no sense whatsoever in the real world. You would never have these puzzles in the real world. But I love them. They're tiny, they're small, they're bite-sized, and that is perfect. It's a nice little pause amidst the survival horror, amidst the shooting and the running and the healing and the losing of all your ammo in the sewers. You can stop and you can put little chess piece electronic parts into the correct plugs. You can have a mini little logic puzzle. You can do a little bit of math to flip the appropriate switches, which, by the way, I don't think you would ever want to put the needles in the red, right? Like, I don't feel like that's how those gauges would be designed. I feel like it would be designed in the reverse, if anything, where everything else was red, but you want to get it into the white. That just seems like the more appropriate graphical design for that sort of thing. But whatever. It was obvious enough when you see it what you need to do, and all you have to do is a little math. That's great. That's great. That's lovely. We had a flyer this episode, but we didn't have like a full pamphlet. God, I love reading those pamphlets. I love the pastiche of, I'm going to call it American enthusiasm. It's not necessarily American specific, America specific, but the way I read it, the way I hear it in my head based on how they're writing it, really makes me think that it's so nicely over the top. And for some reason that strikes me as American. I don't know why. I love the ridiculousness. I love how ridiculous some aspects of Resident Evil 2 are. Ridiculous in all the best ways. It's this strange mishmash of a few different genres. Like, the gameplay is all survival horror with a bit of, adventure puzzle solving and, a little bit of shooter. But it's not an action shooter. Well, I was just given a flamethrower. I don't know. Maybe it's an action shooter. It still feels more clearly in the survival horror genre. Uh, you've got that, and then there's these weird semi noir story overtones you get every now and then. Ada. Ada. She came out of the shadows wearing a trench coat and big sunglasses. She saved our lives, had a couple quippy one-liners, and then she vanished into the shadows again. And we'd see her a couple more times. She'd say things like, "Find a way out, then we'll talk. My name's Ada." And you're like, okay, come on. Come on. She fits the femme fatale trope really, really well. Oh, so that just made me think of something. Um, she fits the femme fatale trope really well. She was mysterious at the start. She's kind of helpful. Then you add the, like 1930s femme fatale must be um, like classically sexy kind of thing to her because she takes her trench coat off to help us after we're shot, and the dress she's in, why? I don't know. I can only imagine it's just to fit the trope. Uh, that I can only imagine that. Um, and then she gets herself in trouble, but she's like clearly capable, and we're gonna end up. We're about to come and quote unquote rescue her. At least, she's unconscious in the garbage room, as far as I can tell, and we're gonna come get her. Now, this reminded me that, the classic femme fatales end up backstabbing you at some point. They're always trouble. They're never just the straightforward good guy. We'll keep that in mind. Well, that digression also reminded me that I said we'll put a pin in dodging. This isn't exactly a negative about the game, what I'm going to get to here. It's a the first number on my wish list if I had one. I just wish I could dodge. I wish I could just like tap a button and a direction and not full on dodge roll out of the way, but just like a quick like get out of the way, like sidestep. A sidestep would be perfect, so that when I see something like a zombie lunging at me, I can just be like, ugh, get out of the way. Or when the big claw of that creature is swinging at us, I can just real fast try to get out of the way. I would love that. Just a little extra maneuverability would be wonderful. Maybe I just don't have a full grasp of the movement, because there's that pivot. You can pivot, and I'm just not good at it, clearly. And I'm not sure how to best utilize it. But I really just feel like a dodge would be an easier, more understandable movement tool for most players. I feel like so many games have some form of dodge these days, that it would just be great. It'd be nice. I have seen some snippets of Resident Evil 3 gameplay, uh, the remake gameplay, and it looks like there is some form of dodge in it, but boy, it looks really awkward. It's really not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking more like the Bloodborne sidestep. I love FromSoft games. Don't it's I love FromSoft games. The Bloodborne sidestep is so nice. It's not a full-on roll. You're just You just move in a tiny distance. Now, FromSoft games tend to do dodging or sidesteps with iframes. Resident Evil 2, thus far, I think is pretty clearly likes to have well-defined hitboxes, and as long as you're out of that hitbox, you don't take damage. And so I probably wouldn't give a dodge or sidestep iframes. Just very quick, rapid movement for a short distance. I think that'd be nice. That's just on my wish list. I don't really have anything else on my wish list yet. I'm sure I'll come up with something. But anyway, that's been about, what, 40-ish minutes of a discussion of my experience with Resident Evil 2 Remake so far. If you're still here, hey, thanks for listening to this portion of it. I felt like we had a good stopping point, but I really wanted to just keep talking about Resident Evil 2. And it's nice to kind of compile my own thoughts and analyses of it as I'm going along. So, thank you for joining us entirely. That sentence doesn't really make sense. Joining us entirely. Who's us? It's me. Us being all of us? Anyway, thanks for watching. I will most likely be streaming again tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to stream most evenings through Saturday. I think one of these days, either Friday or Saturday, I might be busy. Might not. We'll see. And we'll see where we go from there. We've got Ada to rescue coming up. And well, we'll see how that turns out. Have a good rest of your day, however much of it is left for you, wherever you are in the world. And I will talk to you later.